Yeah, and the analogy I think of when I think of that is you may not be an accountant or a bookkeeper or a financial guru, but you do need to understand the basics of finances for your office, for your personal life. And you may have to hire someone as the expert to handle some of those things for you. But if you don't have a foundational knowledge base for even how to identify where the questions may need to be asked, that could put you in a world of hurt. And so that's the same thing with AI. If you're just blindly relying on the tool, and if you're a new staff member who has no experience and no training and those kind of things, you may think that, well, this was programmed for me directly. And that's the unique thing about AI is it's not. It's constantly reprogramming itself based on new input and new updates and those kind of things. And so that's going to be a important shift, I think, for us as lawyers is we have to master the tools enough to know where to identify where issues are going to pop up and then train how to prompt your way or chat your way or whatever, whatever the mechanism is going to be to help work through those problems and transition knowledge that way. And so empowering your team with the right tool set and the right training. And hey, if this does this, we want to make sure we're looking at that. That's a red flag we've got to be paying attention to. And so I think you're right. That's going to be an ongoing challenge for us. But again, with the possibilities here, thinking about the stuff that I did early in my career that had we had an AI tool available would have eliminated so much of the kind of the busy work that was there and gotten us to the heart of the issue. And I think that's what we're always trying to do as lawyers is trying to get to that heart of the issue as efficiently as possible for the client. And sometimes it just takes the time it takes. When I was early in my career, I thought, boy, I'm going to solve this problem. We're going to solve it quick. Nope, it still just took the time it took. And
Yep.
the process worked, but you had to trust the process. And so there's going to be that tension, I think, as we move forward.
Yeah. Yeah. Some things just take time. You may be able to get to case law research a little bit quicker, but you still got to read the cases. And, you may be able to draft documents better, but you still have to review the documents. And so the responsibility is still there. But again, it's an exciting time for lawyers to practice, and I encourage people to use it, use the tools that we have available. I think you can become a better attorney if you do that.